Yo, what up? It's your boy here, Nick. I'm the content creator for The Gormist, and today we're going to be reviewing Taxi Life, a city driving simulator for the PlayStation 5. So, on first glance, we're looking at player profiles. It's really good when you start the game. In game, you've got these options here. You've got the profile name, model, company name, company logo, company colors. Very simple, very effective. You can also choose the models as well. Seems to be only 4 models by the looks of it. I don't know if that's a permanent thing, but it's quite simplified. So let's see how the game works out, shall we?
Welcome to the vibrant city of Barcelona, where history meets modernity in a symphony of architectural wonders. From the bustling, narrow streets of the Gothic Quarter to the breathtaking landmarks the city has to offer, your journey as a taxi driver begins. Feel the sea breeze on your face as you cruise along sun-kissed beaches and embark on an unforgettable adventure. Embrace the spirit of Barcelona and become the most sought-after taxi driver in town. But first, let's get you.
So, a lot to talk about there. A bit overview of the landmarks of Barcelona, what you're expecting to see, how the game is probably going to look like on first impressions. So, we're currently at the tutorial at the moment. Now, I want to highly stress to do that tutorial. It is a lengthy tutorial, but it will learn about the physics. In my opinion, it was a bit too long-winded. However, it did help me understand how the car actually works. Now, the consoles do not have steering wheel compatibility. It's something I did not look at the beginning when I pre-ordered this game. Not yet anyway. PC on Steam does have that steering compatibility. Now I'm just waiting for my Thrustmaster T300 to be compatible with this game, and it will make it so much better in my opinion. So let's have a look at how the game actually plays on Taxi Life. Here we go. So first impressions of Taxi Life Simulator. Taxi Life driving simulator. Really nice. You've got the sat navigation on the right there. You've got a nice little patience bar. The customers do lose their patience, you lose money. The steering wheel is a bit, I know you can change it on sensitivity. It's a bit too much for me. The only thing is I can't seem to see the fuel gauge on the dashboard. It could just be me, but I couldn't see any fuel on the dashboard. Maybe I should have listened a bit more about the tutorial. In my opinion, that's another thing you need to be looking at is the tutorial. So let's see how the actual game plays in more depth, shall we? So what you're going to see in a minute is a vehicle going for a red light. Now, it's just something like a little bug. It's nothing major or anything like that. But you can see that that van went through the traffic light, and I've had to stop as well. So something that the devs need to be looking at. You've seen another van's just gone straight for a red light. Very typical van driver. I don't know how they react in Barcelona. Now, coming up, you're going to see a car re-end me for some reason. I don't know why. I was standing stationary, getting to the junction, minding my own business, and then bang, there you go. A vehicle's rear-ended me. I don't know if that's aggression. I don't know. I know they were turning right. That little Fiat 500 over there. We all know. All the small cars. So what's really good is that you're going to have to spend money on getting that car fixed, which makes earning money a task for you in the game, which is really, really good. You also can wash your car. I think your car gets dirty. You need to fuel your car. I haven't really looked at buying new cars yet, nor have I looked. I know that you can build your business as well and earn money and employees. I haven't really looked at that yet. I played this for a couple of hours just to see how it runs, because I'm still trying to get used to it. Now, this as well is a little bit strange, because I was doing a right-hand turn and yet the car wasn't turning right. I don't know if because the car was damaged. I have no idea. It's another thing that the devs need to be looking at. You see on the bottom right there, you got a patience level on the sat navigation. That's really good. If you try to drive fast or you upset a customer, that patient level goes down. You get less money, less things to buy, I guess. I do like that little animation as well of the customers just coming out of the taxi. That was really cool. But they do tend to disappear as soon as they get out the taxi. So or another thing, they do stand right next to your taxi for some reason. I don't know why. They should have a purpose when they get out their vehicle. They should at least walk off in a random direction if they don't seem to have a purpose, just to look like they're going to that location, not disappear or just standing there by the taxi looking at you like, what's just happened? My car's just been re-rendered. You can see that it had a little spin wheel there as well. And there's a little brief look on that map as well. I was like 3 seconds of the map view. The map view is quite basic. Basic, should I say basic? I meant in size wise. It's just quite small, but it looks big. It is big. I gotta give it to the devs. Basic's the wrong word. I apologise. This is hard when you're trying to talk about reviews. It's basic stuff that you can learn in the map. You got landmarks, you got the car pickups that you can select. Really good, and it links up to the sat navigation as well, so you can drive to those locations on the sat nav, which is good. The outside also cameras, really nice. You see down there on the left hand side, you see that damage? That's when the car re-ended me. So cosmetic damage on show, really nice there. As for visuals of the... There you go, look, there's the map. As I'm going off to visuals. See, I'm selecting another customer. As for visuals of the game, now, I don't know, I'm not too sure. It's quite difficult unless I dive into Reddit or anything like that. Maybe you guys know as well. Have they used Unreal Engine 5 in this game? Because if they have, it kind of still looks a bit cheap in my opinion. The fading of the cars in the background, the textures that bloom out, very basic. Now, I'm just saying that on the console, we don't get those graphic settings, those fidelity and performance modes. Something now we're in a generation where we should be expecting either fidelity, performance mode, ray tracing mode, whatever you want. And we don't seem to have that. Also, this NPC, I see them a couple of times, and they keep going back and forth over the zebra crossing lines. But it's good that over the crossings that you have to stop your vehicle. It's a really nice touch there. I think it's a fair bit of NPCs as well walking around outside. I think it's got good on the traffic density and the NPC density as well, and it hasn't jeopardized the FPS drop. Like I said, the FPS does spike from time to time. It's something that probably the devs will start to have a look of in the future. Look, I've just hit a pedestrian, see what happened. You get fined €100. Naughty me. But you don't see it. It's not like Grand Theft Auto when you see the NPC just go flying into midair and the ambulance comes and all this and stuff. There's no animation for ambulance. It's just, it blanks to a screen. €100 fine. Well, that's how much NPCs are worth in Barcelona on Taxi Live. So, what's my final verdict of this game on console? I really enjoyed the game to start off with. I think I got hyped up just a little bit too much about this game. I think it was advertised as this is going to be the best simulation that's coming to console and PC. I think there is still contenders out there that are just a little bit better. Not really. There is no market for taxi simulation, and I think if this sort of genre of taxi simulation, driving simulation, this has topped it in my opinion. So I'm going to give this a good solid 7 out of 10, and the only reason I give this 7 out of 10 is that there is nothing like it at the moment, and this is kind of like the first ever sort of genre of taxi simulation. There is other games, but they're not as good as this, but you can tell that this was a kind of quick made sort of like game. I think they should have just taken a little bit more time, just a bit more immersive, especially with NPCs moving around, and also with performance issues. I know it's slight spikes of FPS on console, but I just think that nowadays that developers are holding games back to kind of like improve performances before releasing games. There's literally nothing wrong with them when they release them over to console. However, the game itself is interesting. I'm going to be playing a bit more after this video, so once again, I'd like to thank you for listening to my review today. My name is Nick. I am the content creator for Takora Mist, and I will see you later. See you later. Bye bye.